Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's One Piece Treasure Cruise video we are going to do a preparation guide for the upcoming Treasure Map vs Kaido. This is the second Treasure Map vs Kaido, so technically V2TM Kaido, but we will also be getting two more Treasure Map units alongside V2 Kaido, Int, Undercover Luffy and also Halloween Robin. Without further ado, let's see what the bosses do and my teams for them. The first mini-boss will be Int, page 1, and he will be extremely easy. He will apply 3 turns of despair to your captains, can even be removed with sockets, and he will be giving all of your units block slots. He also has full immunity, and my team for page 1 is this one. I tried using my remaining boosters, and of course, since I have Sasaki and Who's Who from the new batch, I will use them, but they are not important in this specific boss. You can replace them with whatever fits this team. Who's Who here will remove despair, that's why I don't care about sockets. And then Luffy will remove block slots, but then Sasaki and Who's Who combined will also give us a full board of matching slots. And they will boost our damage with an attack boost and an ore boost for specific units, respectively. If you want to replace them, someone that gives you damage and also makes at least some of your slots matching will absolutely do. The indicated damage on the left is just with attacks, but you can do more damage if you activate Blackbeard first for an HP cut and then Luffy to damage the enemy. This team only needs stat boosters, no specific sockets if you are using Who's Who. It can do over 5 million damage with the special activation in the order I said, and the point boost is 5.19 times. The next mini boss is King. He will be strength, and if you farmed Arena Asura Doji, he is extremely easy to do. He will give us 4 turns of special bind, gain delay immunity, and also 4 turns of defense up. My team for this fight is using double Luffy Sanji as captain, but you can use whoever you want. Luffy Sanji is just important for matching slots and boosting our damage, and they are also a very good universal captain. The rest of the team consists of Asura Doji and a bunch of Q-driven ore fighter units, so we can get Treasure Map Smoker's boosts. He of course will give us a chain boost and an ore boost, and that is why this team can do tons of damage. Asura Doji is recommended, and justifiably so, because he will remove the special bind after also resisting it, and he will also completely reduce the opponent's defense to 0. This team doesn't need any specific supports, you can use stat boosters, no sockets are needed, the maximum damage will be over 90 million and the point boost is 4.81. Next up we have the Jack mini boss, and this one will also be strength. For the final stage, we will be inflicted with 4 turns of chain coefficient reduction, and we will also have 4 turns of limited taps. Then we will get all of the type slots and RCV slots non-beneficial for 5 turns, while the boss gains delay immunity. My team for this mini boss is using 6+ on Nami, and all of the new Pirate Rumble units with rare recruit Apu. If you have a dupe of Onami and you have her 6-star form as well, you can use her because she is also boosted. You can use her in another mini-boss. I don't unfortunately, so you won't see her appear. From the rest of the units, Oven is important because he will give us a chain lock to counter the chain coefficient reduction, and the other important one is Apu. You want to activate Apu one stage before the final one, so stage 4, in order for him to give us beneficial slots for 3 turns. That will counter the non-beneficial debuff that the boss will try and give us, and then we can have matching slots. Apu makes all of the type slots beneficial for all characters, so that is great. The rest of the units should be Q, so Nami can give us extra color affinity, and activating her special along with Oven will give us a lot of damage. Attack with your Q units and you will be more than fine. A trick to do more damage if you have Arena Mihawk maxed out is to swap Pirate Rumble Oven out for Mihawk, and he will do essentially the same thing, give you a 3 times chain lock, but he will also do an HP cut to the enemy, allowing you to do more damage. If you want to have guaranteed matching slots here for your Q units, you can use matching orb supports for the final stage, like Story Vivi or Q Kizuna Reward Margaret. If you do not have them or don't want that, you can just use stat booster supports, no sockets are needed. The team can do over 23 million damage if you activate all your specials correctly and you also have matching slots on your Q units, and then the point boost is 4.61 times. The next and final mini boss will be Int Queen. You will change your captain with a middle row character for 2 turns. He will gain delay immunity and also 6 turns of threshold and a damage reduction shield. My team for Queen is using Yamato as captain, but if you do not have Yamato, do not worry, you can replace with whatever captain fits the team. But the main units here are Germa 66, Treasure Map, Mugiwara 56 Zoro, and Kizuna Mugiwara 56 Brook. Free-to-play Drake is just here because it is a very accessible unit, you can replace him with whatever you want as well. Now, the trick is to activate Germa 66 the stage before the final one, so they have become captain and they have also given you an ore boost. That ore boost will remain for the final stage. That means your captain won't be changed, while at the same time, if you activate Brook and Zoro, you will completely remove the 6 turns of the defensive effects. And Brook will also give you a high attack boost, since you already have Germa's ore boost, so activate him before Zoro. If you feel like you want to replace Yamato, as I said before, since both versions of Onami are boosted, you can use 6-star Onami here as captain, or even Luffy Sanji if you are using another captain against King. This team is very strong and you can use stat boosting supports, no sockets are needed, 30+ million damage will be the maximum damage output, and the point boost is 6.25 times. For the main boss of this treasure map, Olin, in stage 4, your captains will be inflicted with 7 turns of bind, 4 turns after sockets activate. You will also be inflicted with 4 turns of burn, and the middle row units will be specially reversed for 2 turns, while the mini-boss also has delay immunity. For the final stage against Olin, she will be strength, turn your slots to empty, give you 5 turns of attack down, and also lock the special uses to 2 per turn. Olin will also have delay immunity, and that is very nice because she does not have full immunity. The team I am using for this boss uses Kizuna, Ace and Sabo as captains, and I will be using a friend captain Yamato, the 6+ version, because I'm already using the int version, but both of the versions are usable if you do not have Yamato at all, and then King and Queen can also be a very good friend captain to use. At the end of the day, this is their treasure map. Other than the captains, I am using Rockstar to remove attack down in the final stage. Pirate Rumble Rayleigh will counter everything in stage 4. He will get his special back and also give Rockstar his special back. He will completely remove bind if you also have maximum bind sockets, and he will also completely reduce the burn while giving you a chain boost. The local sea monster is here, so you can activate it in stage number 4 to get an ore boost, proceed faster, and of course also have a 2x ore boost in the final stage without needing to activate a special. Ulti and page 1, they are not really necessary, they are mainly here for their swap, and they are also boosted by 1.4, and since I was lucky enough to get them, I will use them. You can replace them with whatever unit you think will help you clear easier. For the final stage, after you have activated half your team pretty much, what you want to do is super swap Ace and Sabo to get a full board of matching slots and a high color affinity boost without activating their special, it's not even needed. Then you want to also swap Page and Ulti, and then you want to activate Rockstar for the attack down and Yamato. Yamato will give you Wano slots, boost your chain, and will also increase damage taken for the main boss. You can use your best stat boosting supports, max bind sockets are necessary, and then in the final stage, if you are using a 6+ Yamato friend captain, you can do over 40 million damage. If you are using King and Queen, you can even do more than that, so you can easily do over 50 million with each of these legends. Finally, the point boost is 8.14 times. Finally, we have the Intrusion Battle vs Kaido. In the first stage, Dex and Q characters will get their specials reduced by 10 turns. In stage 2, all of your slots will be turned to bomb, 4 turns of paralysis for everyone, and the opponent will gain 5 turns of defense up, while in the final stage against Kaido, who is Q while the stage 2 boss is Strength, will give you a full board of block slots, gain delay immunity, resilience for 3 turns, and a hit barrier for 15 hits, I am pretty certain for 99 turns. For my team against Kaido here, I am pretty much using the Yamato bats. Ulti and page 1 as double captains, you can also use a Queen Friend captain for even more damage. Sasaki and Who's Who, Yamato in whatever form you like, and finally Arena Asura Doji, who is very important. In stage number 2, Asura Doji will reduce defense and give you damage, while Who's Who will remove paralysis and give you more damage. Have in mind that if you decide to use Who's Who and the Int Yamato, they are not getting their specials reduced at the start of the stage. So what you want to do is make sure you have a reducing special SIP like Ho, and also maximum charged special sockets and special level for both characters. Then they will definitely get their specials. Who's Who for stage 2 and Yamato for the final stage. In the final stage, you want to activate all the remaining specials, so one page 1 and ulti, the other one can be used in stage 2. And if you are using Queen, you can use Queen in stage 2, and then Sasaki and Yamato. Have in mind, you also want to swap ulti and page 1 once and activate their special after, but while you are on the Dex version, page 1's version. And Yamato will give you Wano slots and of course boost your chain, while also giving Kaido, who does not have full immunity, increased damage taken. This team can use stat boosting supports. You need charged special sockets at max level, so level 2. It can do over 110 million damage, and the point boost is 6.75 times. And these were all of my teams and my preparation for the upcoming Treasure Map vs Kaido. I know I used the new bats a lot, so if you have any questions or you want any specific replacements, do not hesitate to ask me in the comments below and I will try to help. Thank you so much for watching, hopefully you enjoyed the video and it helped out. If it did, do not forget to leave a like, that would help me out a lot, and also subscribe to the channel for more One Piece Treasure Cruise content. Again, thank you so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.